What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Started a bit earlier because we might actually have something on our hands here. So we'll see how this 30-minute closes on gold. Oh no, this is a 15. No, it's 30. Okay, so we could have a trade here on pretty much pre-London start. So let's see what happens here. So we can see if we break this down, GJ's doing nothing, gold, but we can see 4 hour. First of all, let's start on the daily. We've still got a minute and a bit. Daily has closed bearish. Okay, we've created a bottom wick, rejected, and yeah. So today we've pushed up. This could just be a top wick, and we could flip bearish, but that doesn't mean we can't take buys to the top. So I'm gonna have a look here on the 4 hour. We've closed bullish, created a bottom wick, flipped back to bullish, broken the previous highs. So let's see where this 30 closes in a minute and a bit. But yeah, we could have something here. If we look at news, no news till 4. On GBP, and that's orange folder as well. Okay, so let's have a look. I don't even know if anyone's on here, but taking it anyway. Okay, so we haven't closed yet. 5, 4, 3. All right, so we closed below. Closed below. So I guess we're just waiting. Nearly had it. But yeah, we can see to the left here, we had this level that if we broke above, there, wow, look at this. This could just be a top wick still, so this could flip and come down. But yeah, we can see this is the level we were interested in, and we just didn't close above. Good morning, Leon. Good to see you. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but I mean, what can you do? It's just how the market moves. Nearly had it, but wouldn't have taken this anyway, I don't think, because if we look here, if we broke above, let's say this 30 closed above, we still haven't created a bottom wick. Okay, so even though the chances of filling this wick might be high, If we don't create a bottom wick, it's very hard to justify staying in this trade, because there's a very high chance we're going to pull down and create that bottom wick. Okay. But in terms of what we can do now, we look to the left here. Obviously the bias is bearish because of this daily close, but that doesn't mean there's a reason to not look at buys above here. Okay, so do I have a Discord channel? Yeah, I do. I haven't used it in ages, but I'll get it back and running soon. But probably next week it should be good to go. But yeah, so let's look here. What can we do? If we look on the only reason I'm not the keenest on buys is because of this previous daily close. Like if we look, but yeah, in saying that, if we look to the left here, look at this daily close on the 20th. It's literally an exact mirror of this one. We open the next day, break the lows of the previous daily, and then flip back to bullish. So we're literally mirroring this day, but technically at any stage we could flip bearish unless we break these daily highs. We could still flip bearish and continue down. Okay, if we look on the 4 hour as well, this 4 hour has created a very small wick, so you can clearly see we're trending down. Okay, so in order to take buys, we have to make sure that this trend is strong. Okay, we don't want to be sort of taking buys when the ranges are suggesting bearish momentum. So we can see we have a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, so we have to stick to that to make buys. But let's look at this level to the left here to potentially break above. In terms of sells, I was looking before, we can have sells below here. Okay, the reason being is because the 4 hour and the daily are bearish. Okay, technically the 4 hour is bullish, but overall we're bearish. Okay, so we're trying to catch this daily wick to come down and then flip to bearish again. That's what we're trying to do. And if we look on the 4 hour, maybe we create support and then flip bearish back down to the lows. So if we look 1 hour, yeah, so sells we can look at below here. We got clean range down to here. If we close below here, we'd have to break these lows and then continue down for 17 pips. So sells is closure below here, but we'd have to break these hourly lows. You can see these hourly lows right here to take this down to here. And the reason for that is just because there's a high chance, even if we break below here, we still respect this level and continue bullish. Okay, but let's see what happens. Sorry, a bit of a frantic start. Let's look on the 15 minutes to the left here. So we got some resistance right there. How big is that? 8 pips. Yep. Okay, so we can have buys above this level right here. We can see this is clearly a level where if we break above, like right here, we can push bullish. Break above, push bullish. So key level in the market right there. We'd look at break evens around here. So oh wow, look at this range just getting filled. We can have a look at GJ real quick. But again, this daily is just disgusting. Big range, 4 hour. I'm going to stick to yesterday's analysis because we're still just ranging. And that means buys above this level right here and sells below here. Okay. What's gold doing? Probably won't be a long session today. Probably only like an hour and a bit because I have to finish an assignment. So, unfortunately. But look at this hourly. Push bullish, create support, break above. Ooh, feel the range. We are pushing. Let's look at what we can do here. Have a look again at some of these levels. Yeah, so if we try and take buys above this level, we're running into all of these wicks, and it's only 8 pips to the nearest resistance. So just have to be careful. I'd much rather take buys above here. To be honest, I don't really love even the idea of buys, but there's no reason not to take it. Fill that wick. Alright, so buys above here, and this is just a resistance. Yeah, so that's a shame this one didn't close above. But in all fairness, we wouldn't have entered anyway because we didn't get a bottom wick. Can I look at Euro AUD? I don't trade it, but yeah, why not? Let's have a look. What were you thinking of doing? Let us know what your idea was. Alright, if I had to look at Euro AUD, first of all, daily is very bullish. We did close below this area to the left, but that doesn't mean we're just going to respect it. So if we look at 4 hour, we have a key level of support right here. So this 4 hour could potentially just be creating a bottom wick. If we respect these levels, the previous daily lows, I do believe. Oh no, previous 4 hour lows. Then this 4 hour could flip bullish at any stage and continue up to there. But you just have to be careful because on the daily, EA to get some pips. Yeah. You just have to be careful because the daily is obviously very bullish. So, especially if this 4 hour respects this previous level, there's a good chance, and it flips, there's a good chance you can continue bullish. So yeah. But in saying that, if price breaks back into these levels, there's definitely a chance you can continue down. But as of right now, I don't see much that I would be looking at personally. But let's get back to the gold. Yeah, so next week I will I'll get the Discord running again, and we can, whoever wants to join can just say some, you know, some trade ideas, whatever you want. Could actually, let's get it running now, why not? Give you guys a link. There's already like, I'm pretty sure there's like 800 people in there, but it's just, I stopped using it for so long. Oh yeah, it's still running. I'll share the link now. There's a Discord link if you guys want to join. Obviously it's free, but I haven't posted on there in so long. But it'd be good to get some updates and whatnot. Yeah, it's good to be back streaming, that's for sure. Yeah, so share your ideas, any questions. I'll yeah, a good spot to talk. All right, so if we look here at gold, GJ still doing nothing. The reason, if you guys are wondering why I'm not looking at sells anywhere in this area on GJ, is just because it's so messy. Like if you try to take a trade here, even in these little zones, you got 10 pips, 5 pips, and then you just reject. So it's just, for me, it's a much better opportunity just to wait for sells below here. Goldie is pushing, but we have to be careful because we haven't created a bottom wick on the 15. Okay, so for our there's no reason for us not to push back all the way back to here, because we can look, last time we touched these levels, we pushed back the entire way. So I think there's a good chance we could at least push up to these levels today, but we just have to wait for the right opportunity. If you guys have any ideas of any trades, feel free to let the chat know. We'll have a look. This will be interesting. Hopefully we can get some volume on GJ at 4 in 15 minutes. Because GJ's been ranging the entire week. Like, look at those daily candles. That is ridiculous. Very hard to try and trade in these areas. Goldie. Yeah, so we haven't created a bottom wick here on the 30. So I wouldn't be surprised if this 30 respects this level, and then we push down, okay, into our sell level. So we just have to be patient. I think there's a good chance price is gonna come and grab this this bottom of the 30 because we haven't created a bottom wick. The hourly will be closing as well. So yeah, I think if this 4 hour comes down and then flips back to bearish, that'll be when we want to be looking at sells. Because daily is obviously very bearish. We closed below this level. No, we didn't actually respected that level. But still, momentum is very bearish. Obviously, we're in a downtrend. We've created a very nice top wick now, so maybe we flip back to bearish. But there's no point predicting. We just got to wait and follow the plan. Have a plan at least for when price comes into our levels. And hopefully GJ gets some volume as news comes out. It's only orange, but still. There's a big difference between the forecast and the previous. So hopefully we get some volume. Hello. It's good to see some people that are coming back. I know it's been a boring week on streams. Haven't taken a single trade yet. But, I mean, that's how trading goes. Took a sell on gold this morning on the Asia session. Very small win. Let's have a look. Very small win. It was only 15 pips. Oh, 11, pardon me. So the reason I took this was on the 30. We saw price close below our level. Everything was bearish. 4 hour was bearish. You can see 4 hour created a top wick, then flipped. 1 hour was bearish, 30-minute bearish. And then as soon as we broke these lows right here, we entered sell position. We looked to the left. We planned on going break even right here. But we got a bit of slippage. So we entered a bit lower than we wanted to. So I decided to close 50% right here. So if we look left, it's all planned, and we're just, you know, that's something I've changed a lot. Plan before you enter the trade, and then when you're in the trade, you just have to do what your plan says. Otherwise, you're thinking on feelings and your emotions, not anything else. So you can see this is the level we wanted to go break even. It's logical. There's a high chance price is going to reject this level, and I thought, we didn't get the entry we wanted. Let's close 50%. If price pushes down, it pushes down. I don't want to take a drawdown on a Friday. So yeah. Nice trade. It's only like what? Half an hour less. And only 50% of that. But, you know. No trades for you this week. Yeah. It's been I think for me, I've been trading London and a bit of Asia sometimes. And Asia's even been better than London. London's been a bit slow. Most of the moves have been happening. I've been talking yesterday. It's been happening all NYSE. So like 9 a.m. Eastern, everything. If we look, so this time on my screen is EST. So look at all the moves on gold. I was going through this yesterday. It's pretty crazy. So this was Asia, which was a good move. But yesterday we had NYSE, see, 8:30, 9 a.m. Big, but that was news. Day before that, 9 a.m. You can see big moves. Very late in the day. And then London is just sort of, this is London here. So we're moving, but it's in a range. And again, very late New York move here, 9 a.m. to like 12. And Asia again, and then London is just, this is London here, and we're just ranging. So just got to be patient. But yeah, I've gone from, I used to take probably 4 or 5 trades a day on average, maybe like 3 or 4, to max 2 or 3. The thing is, like, it's a good rule to say only 2 trades a day, but there are some days when you could take 5 trades and they're all very high quality setups. But there's other days where you could go a week without seeing a high quality setup, and you just got to be able to let that go. But I find that trading less, regardless of anything else, is just a good thing for your trading, because it forces you to be patient. At least that's the case with me. It forces me to really wait and be patient. But usually, June, July, August are good months. Not particularly good, but they're volatile, because we're going into the end of financial year. There's a lot of statements coming out, and the volume just picks up usually. Asia becomes really good in June, July as well. For some reason, I don't know why. It's just I've noticed. Okay, so plan with Goldie. We can obviously get rid of that. If we look at the 4-hour, we can see we've created this really nice top wick, and we're now rejecting. Okay, so if we flip here on the 4-hour, that is a good indication that potentially this top wick's been created, and if we push bearish, we can fill this range back down. That makes sense because on the daily we're bearish, so this could potentially be the top wick being created on the daily, and then we can push down to fill this range and even flip. So that's the plan. If we look on the 4-hour, if we want buys, again, we have to wait for a break of this level. That's the cleanest zone, and it's an indication that we could potentially be rejecting this level and continuing bullish. Okay, sells make sense below here. We got clean range. We have the 4-hour flipping. So yeah, we just got to wait now. July is the closing of financial report in Japan. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, the market moves in phases, and could be months where you just have a really bad experience trading because your particular plan doesn't work in the current market conditions that well, and other people might be doing really well. So you need to accept that the market is constantly changing, and there's so many things that goes into this price printing on screen. Like, there's so many participants in the market. there's no way it's going to be the same patterns and stuff being given out every day, every week. So just about patience. And yeah, it's hard. I mean, I haven't mastered it by any means. I still struggle with patience very much, but I find the streams help for me. The streams really help me. It forces me to give you guys good information. I don't want to be giving out crappy info to you guys, so yeah. Maybe that's what you should do. If you're struggling with patience, just start a stream. Yeah, so you can see here, this 15 didn't have a bottom wick, and now we're coming down to break it. How big is this zone? Yeah, so technically we could look for fake outs here, but this zone is 5 pips, so it's like not really worth it. Could just wait for this. Look at that. GJ. Good old nuttin'. Is this the last week of the month? I do believe, is it? Yeah. Oh, we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week to finish off the month. This month's been slow for me. I'm up about 4%. It's just been, I don't know, I haven't taken many trades. Just haven't taken many losses, haven't taken many wins. It's just been slow. But I'm happy with how I've traded, to be honest. Just slow. That is a rejection, if ever I've seen it. How's everyone else's month been so far? I've heard lots of different things, like from people I've been talking to. Some people said it's been very good. Some say it's been like their worst. So it's interesting. Where am I from? Australia. Sydney. Yeah. Grew up in South Africa and moved here 10 years ago, 11 years ago. But yeah, Sydney, Australia. So that news did actually nothing to GJ. What even was it? Pretty big difference between actual and expected, but I guess it's orange folder, so. Month has been good, but boring week. Yeah. It's a good skill, at least, to be able not to take any trades. There's not many people that can just sit. Even if you missed out, I guess it's not the worst. Okay, So Goldie is just crashing down, but we need a closure. Not going to take impulse at all. This hourly could also get filled. Like, there's definitely a chance if we respect this level, this hourly could flip and turn bullish. But for me, I'm not gonna take that. Because of the overall bias. This will be interesting though, how this 15 closes. We could also have, if this range gets filled without giving us an entry, we could look at sells. Oops. Potentially below here. Let me just have a look at this area. This hourly hasn't created a top wick. So it's a good flip. It could flip. GJ getting a move, but I'm not looking at anything below here. Be good to get our first trade on stream, not gonna lie, it's been slow wick. Wow, I was flipping. Just have to wait. I'm just looking at this. If we find support here and respect this level and then flip, we could fill this wick on the hourly. Although it is a rejection, so I'd much rather look for sells. Keep in mind though, we have to break these lows and close above for us to take the sell, because we could reject here at any stage. But it's pretty much just a fake out if you look at it. Price pushes, fakes out, comes back if we take the sell. We've got 6 minutes till the close. Pretty funny. Look what this was Raja Banks an hour ago on gold. If we break above 1949, then we can trust volume in pre-London to drive price to bullish to fill the wicks around 1952.53. 1959. It didn't close above, so that's why I was, yeah, it's pretty annoying. But we close above here, we fill the wicks. Exactly what happened, except we just didn't get the closure. Jeez, look at this. Yeah, so I'm not going to look at any buys in this area unless we break above here. And the reason is just simply we're in a bearish trend, so I don't want to look for buys when it's, if the daily was bullish, I would look for buys to fill this range, but we're bearish, and we could just, I think there's a good chance we're gonna continue down. So you can see we're rejecting this level, potentially creating support. So if you break above, hit this range. Hourly's flipping. But then you look at the 4 hour and it's just like, ugh. GJ just doing nothing. Look at that. That is disgusting. Literally the entire week. 9 days. It's just been sitting. Yeah, 15-minute closing in 7 seconds, but nothing for us here. Yeah, so if the higher time frames are bullish, you got price creating a high right here. You got the hourly flipping back to bullish, 30-minute flipping, rejecting this zone, 15-minute. If you break above these highs, there's a decent chance you will fill this range. But yeah, as I said, for me, the overall bias, the higher time frames just doesn't agree with that, so I will not be taking that. If we close below now, that would be perfect, because we've created a top wick now on the 30 and the hourly, and it's not bad. You got a massive rejection here. Everything would line up. 4 hours flipping daily would be creating that top wick. Yeah, so if we close below in 12 minutes, that would be perfect. But we could just fill this range. Just trying to find this range to the left. It's definitely in this area, but we have some stuff here. But on gold, yeah. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Second. Yeah, look at that. Flipping. So if the higher time frame's bullish, you break above, stop loss. That would be a pretty decent trade. Good chance for runners, but yeah, I'm not taking this. It's just if the high time frames were lined up correctly. It's just one of those things, you know, it's just from backtesting, I've realized when the high time frames don't align, there's not as high a probability of price going the way I want it to. So just gotta let it go. But it is really nice price action if you but it's just, you look at the 4 hour, like you've already filled this range, already rejected it. Daily looks like it's flipping. It's just wait for buys above here. Much safer, much higher probability. Did anyone actually take this? No bottom wick on the 5, but yeah, I reckon there's a good chance you're going to continue. GJ pushing a bit. Yeah, so I really don't mind this pushing up. It just means it's more reason for it. If it comes down, there's a more reason for me to take it, because we've taken liquidity. We've created some nice pullbacks. You can see on the 5, it looks very nice if you break below here. Let's hit the Wordle. Oh, nothing. But no. Ooh. Blind. GJ's pushing and gold is just sitting. What is this word? I don't know any words. It's got to be L something, surely. That worked out well. I'd go break even here if anyone ended up taking it. Close 80% here, let the rest run. What is this freaking word? Fine. I have no clue what this thing is. What the fuck? Coin. What the hell? Alright, I have no clue what that is. Come back to it. That worked well. But yeah, we just didn't have the daily giving us what we wanted in the 4 hour. So if I was in this, I would close 80% right here, because there's a good chance you're going to reject, and then let's see if we can close above here. If we close above here, we got clean candles. You can fill this entire range back up to here. Very clean. Probably won't be on too much longer, guys. I gotta do my assignment, but probably half an hour more, 45 minutes, quick session. Hopefully we can get some gold push up or down. Doesn't matter. Because if we push above here, 4 hour, everything's pointing bullish. Not everything, but it's a decent chance we're going to fill this wick. All right, let's look what happens here. What the hell is this? Chine. It's got to be an L. Mine. Spine. Oh. S. Swine. That's the only. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that wick fill. Beautiful. So let's have a look at what we could do if we break above here. Targets would be obviously around here. And we would have to do break even around there, or TP1. Where's this? So I just want to mark out some of the areas where if we got into this trade, we would have to be careful at for price to reverse. So we would have to go break even here if we got in this 20 pip range, if anyone got that. Pretty good trade. You can't talk while you're trading? Yeah. That's fair enough. I don't know. I guess it just... I reckon it helps me when I just talk out loud about what I'm thinking. Makes me realize if I'm planning something stupid, you're like, hold up. What are you doing? But yeah. There's no real reason why you should be. Unless you're live streaming, obviously, but I just enjoy live streaming, to be honest. Nice to, not just sit by yourself the whole day, even though that's also nice every now and then, but I mean, most of the time I just sit here and I just say something every now and then. Yeah, so you can see struggling to break above here. Just look at what some people are doing. It's always fun looking at what other people are doing. Cyanor Sniper. What's this? EU. Let's see how he did. Can't even see. NU cells. Well, he did say it's going to retest. This guy had the same idea. Someone asked you to explain and talk. Yeah, that's what I found, like, because I did the whole Instagram reels and all that, is like people just don't understand that it doesn't matter how you trade, as long as you make money. There's always just people commenting like, why are you doing this, like that's not right, blah blah blah, and it's just like you just get a bit sick of it, to be honest. Like, who cares? Just trade and make money. That's all that matters. Yeah, I guess when you're in when you post your trades in public, or like share your trading in public, you feel like you always have to explain why you're doing this, why you're doing that. Like, how come you did this, not that? And if you do anything that isn't thought of as like the good way to do it, like taking high risk reward, which I don't do. I take like lower risk, but my win rate's higher. Always people just telling you what to do. Meanwhile, they're probably not making any money. That's something that's 100% true. There's not ever going to be a good trader, a profitable trader that's going to tell you you're doing it wrong or your ideas are stupid, because they don't care. They understand that there's so many ways of looking at the market. Like, yeah, I don't understand why people do that, but they're willing to pay you $5 per video. Yeah, do it. Why not? Why not? It's good to have a social media presence in today's age, I think. Like, I started my Instagram, how long ago? 2 years? Oh no, a year and a bit ago. And I did not think I would get anything out of it. And then within like 5 months, 6 months, I was at like 10,000 followers. And it's just, you get lots of opportunities. You can, if you ever have an idea of something you want to sell, just post it on your story, post it on your socials, and there's instantly like 40,000 people that can see it. So it's definitely good to have a personal brand and learn at least how social media works in today's age. But it's not for everyone, and that's fine. Okay, we're gonna have to look at this. If we close above, the only thing I don't like is we haven't created a big bottom wick, but if we look at the hourly, we've created a very nice bottom wick. So it might just be that we wait for the hourly to close and then go from there. But let's see how this 15 closes in 2 minutes. Again, GJ is not doing anything. What's EJ? Nothing. Social media presence is a cheat code these days. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how much you can do with online presence. But it's not easy, that's for sure. It's a freaking effort to get it going. And you can also get stuck in a bit of a, like, your mindset shifts that you start posting stuff and doing stuff just for the sake of being able to post. Like, that's what I found happened to me. I started like posting stuff and even doing stuff just so I thought of cool things to post on my socials, and that's actually why a big part of why I stopped. Who cares? Just do your own thing, and then if you really want to share it, you can. But that's Instagram, at least. I think YouTube and Twitter are a bit different because it's more raw. It doesn't really require as much flair. Like this, you're just sitting here waiting for a trade that you can't fake it, you can't do anything. You just have to sit there and take trades live. So we have created a bottom wick here. So let's see We have clean range above here. We'll be breaking this high. We have formed a bottom wick. Hourly has formed a bottom wick. Right, we might have a buy on our hands here if we close above. It won't be off the rip. We'll have to wait for a bottom wick to form on the next 15 close, but we have to close above first in 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1. No. No. Happened so many times this week. Like close to breaking out and then it just no. Alright, so if nothing happens with this 15, I'll probably head off. I gotta do my bloody uni. Modi? Who's Modi? I don't even know who that is. Oh, Prime Minister of India. Is that who you're referring to? Probably. That's pretty cool. Oh, he did. I saw that in the news, actually. Yeah, they met up. Saw it in the news yesterday. Yeah, there you go. Is he good? Is he a good Prime Minister? I don't know. It would actually be good if this 30 can close above. Then we have the hourly closing above. We have the 4-hour breaking its own highs. It'll be good confirmation. He's voted best leader by all world leaders. Wow, he looks wise. Like if you just look at his face, I mean, I know nothing about him, but he looks wise. I don't know. He looks like he knows what's best. What else do I do apart from trading off screen? Well, I still go to university, so still got 2 years left, or year and a half left of university, studying economics, which is the bane of my existence because I just want to trade. I also have a part-time job as a cricket coach, and yeah, that's about it. I love the gym, go to the gym a lot. But yeah, big part of my life is trading, but I don't think it's not the biggest, I guess. But I do love trading, and I love self-improvement in the end, I guess, and that's probably why I love trading as well. Because I don't think you can be a good trader if you don't sort of master yourself and your instincts. If you can't completely rule over yourself, I don't think you can be a good trader. Eight minutes till the hourly close. This will be a big hourly close. If we can break above. Am I willing to become a full-time trader? 100%. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't. Yeah, of course. I think I'm well on. I think a year, 2 years, I should be, if I just follow the plan, stick to the process, keep improving, we'll be there. We'll be there. But I do want to get my uni degree done. Not really for the fact of like, because I like it, or I want to feel accomplished or whatever. It's just, I don't know. I think it's my parents, sacrificed a lot, and I just think I owe it to them a bit to just get my degree done, finish it. Plus, it's also like something that I don't love, and if I can't be disciplined and committed enough to finish something that I started, I mean, yeah, you could use trading as an excuse, I guess. I did that for a bit. I didn't even try in uni for a bit because I was just like, this is like, I'm just gonna trade. I won't ever need this. But it puts because when you're doing that, you have the mindset of trading's gonna make me rich easy. I don't have to work for it. But you do. So yeah, I mean, I really don't love my degree. It's not something I'm interested in particularly. I thought I was interested in economics because I did it in school and it was interesting and exciting. But then you get to uni and it's just maths. It's literally just maths, and I hate that. So it's just maths and stats. Like, it's so boring. It's just, but we're gonna get it done. So I'm also doing philosophy as a elective, which is actually really interesting. A lot about it, you learn a lot about your psychology and all that. So all right, this is looking good. We can get a closure, hourly bottom wick, and flip. I think there's a very good chance we can fill this range. What about you guys? How old are you guys, or go to uni or work, or let us know in the chat. Ooh, wow. Now it's just gonna fill this range without giving us an entry. Student of mathematics, also trying to become a full-time trader in the next 2 years. Yeah, Yeah, that's a dream. I mean, now's the time. It's easier than ever. Trading part-time, full-time uni. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the same as me. Except I maybe do a bit more trading than I do uni. But yeah. Yeah, I think the thing with trying to be a full-time trader is we all think that, like, once I get this funded account, I'll be sweet. Or once I make 10% every month, I'll be sweet. But it's like, once you get to that stage, that's when it actually starts. That's when you have to be on top of your game every single day. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. Or it's going to, yeah. It's never going to be a point, I think, where I'm going to be like, okay, I've made it. I think I'm always going to be, you know, trying to do the next thing. Or maybe once I'm good at trading, I'm going to say, okay, now it's time to use this and actually create businesses and whatever. Because now we have the time. That's why we do trading in the end, I guess, for time. So I don't want to be a trader for the rest of my life. I want to be really good at trading, but I want to utilize that and then create something good with that trading. My gut feeling says we're going to close above. Everyone just say we're going to close above. We'll close above. Very nice price action. Yeah, so we're literally mirroring what happened here. Price came down, rejected, and then just went all the way up. Not saying it's going to go all the way up, but we're literally just mirroring this. News later tonight, or tonight for me. Very nice rejection as well. We'll have good stops if this closes below. But let's see. $50 seconds. You never know with gold. You can move 20 pips in 5 seconds. Okay, we did not close above. Just want to double check. Yeah. It's unfortunately we just did not close above. I might wait 15 more minutes, see what happens, but then we're done. Because maybe we create a bottom wick on this hourly and then flip bullish. We'll see. Let's look at what some other live streamers are doing. Aaron trades, he's a very good trader. Buys on gold as well. Yeah, so it's interesting. He's got an extreme, like completely different strategy to me, but we're both looking at longs on gold. So it's just like, it's interesting how it changes. Gold. Seen this guy before. Sells. Jeez. How many positions does he have? Oh, it's just 2. Yeah, let's see. This can flip, that'll be good. GJ is literally not moving. It's been in a range of 16 pips this entire session. And Asia. Pretty much 30 pips for like 3 days. Okay, I think this is looking good for buyers. Hourly has now created a nice bottom wick. Ah, if this closed above, it would have been perfect. Take this on the flip, fill the wick. Really gonna make me wait, isn't it? That 15-minute trade would have worked well if you took the buys off support. 30 pips. But there is nothing happening now. Unless we break these highs. Nice bottom wick though on the hourly, if it's a bottom wick. Gold can be a good buy from 1948.975. A good buy, 1948. Yeah, I guess that's support. The thing is, you gotta wait for support to actually form. Or I do it, I would at least. Come down, do the exact same thing it did on the 15. But to be honest, I don't like taking buys unless it's a breakout because of the daily. And that's what we're waiting for. So we'd be breaking 4 hour highs. Be good. I reckon what's going to happen here, we're going to close bearish here on the 15. Next 15 is going to push down, then close above. We're going to have a trade. But until that happens, there's nothing we can do. $15 more minutes. I'll just keep saying it till I get a trade. It'd be great if this 15 can close above this resistance or support. Be a bit of like be a nice entry. The waiting game. Don't trade gold much anymore because it wiped you. Yeah. Gold is volatile and it's hard. Definitely hit me hard a couple of times. But I just find with gold, once it gets into a zone where it's clean price action, it's good. It goes. It doesn't mess around. So yeah, that's essentially why I like trading gold. But I mean, it doesn't, they're all the same, I guess. Like you look at like most pairs move decently well when they're in range. But gold is just, I don't know, it's a different animal. EA moves really well when it's in EG. Like look at this, just clean. The thing is though, like you'll have a pair move really well for a couple of weeks and then it won't. And then another pair will move really well. So it's just pick one that you like, test it, make sure it works for you. That's all you need. I don't think the pair you choose is gonna determine if you're profitable or not. So, wow, GJ is pushing. We get a breakout on GJ. I haven't barely even looked at GJ, but 4 hours creating a nice bottom wick. We'd have to wait for breaks above all of these highs and a closure above this area on the 30 probably. But yeah, it's not bad. But we can see we've tried to break it. I think my buy levels yesterday on GJ was around... where was it? Buy levels maybe here. Yeah, I think my buy levels were here. And we just didn't close above. Or maybe I wasn't trading. I don't know. But yeah. It's definitely pushing. All right, this is 100% going to be the last 15 minute I look at. Hopefully this 30 can flip bullish, and then we can look for some buys. So we're getting a bit of volume here. It's good. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a New York move again. There is not much happening now. We had the initial push that we talked about on the 15 on gold. Some support right here, but yeah, it just wasn't our trade. Unless we break above here. The reason I'm not looking for a fake out here on the gold is because the hourly has no top wick. Previous hourly closed bullish. 30-minute has no top wick, and we're respecting these lows. So yeah, this is a pattern which this right here, if this, what the hell, this pattern, what is going on? This pattern where you see prices pushing, and then if it closed like, if it closed like this, where we're respecting the lows, we've pushed down, created a bottom wick. If you break these highs, there's a good chance you're going to continue up. And the reason is, if you just look at it in terms of a lower time frame, so this is the 30, the 5 or the 1 minute would look like creating a new high, push down, respect the lows, and now we're continuing bullish. Okay, so it's literally just like a break, retest, continuation. So let's look at the 5. You can see new high created, support found. If we continue above these highs, there's a good chance we're going to continue. So yeah, you can see there's it right there. You form that pattern and then you push bullish. It's a very powerful pattern, but for me, it has to be in a clean range as well. There's another one. There's another one. There's one, sort of. It happens so often. But you just have to be smart about picking them, and there's another one. There would be one on the 1 hour. Price pushes and then breaks the lows. Yeah, it's a powerful pattern, that one. Okay, we look like we might flip here. GJ is doing sweet nothing. Pretty crazy. We have sat here now for, let's see, two and a half, 5 and a bit, 9, 8, nearly 9.5 hours, not taking a single trade. Pretty crazy this week. Come on, Goldie. Give me something. This is a really nice bottom wick on the 30. Well, not a bottom wick, on the hourly, pardon me. Oh, I might have to say another 15, to be honest. If this closes below, it'll be a really nice sort of price action to continue bullish. Yeah, we might have to. I'm just gonna be here till like New York, Another 15. One more 15. Go on, gold. Yep, that's trading. Just waiting. No, I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm just saying it's pretty crazy to think. You know, everyone's thinking about taking trades every day and all that, but your plan doesn't come out, you don't take it. But there could be other weeks where I'm taking 20 trades in a week. Just, you got to be able to just sit and wait for your plan. Like potentially now. And it could be a loss. That's the other thing. We could have waited 9 hours to take a big fat L. So let's see. But this is looking good. Hourly's flipping, breaking 4-hour highs. $15 found support. The only thing that could stop us from taking this is if this candle closes with no top wick, or if the next candle opens and then just goes straight away without creating a bottom wick. If we close above. Or if this range just gets filled, but I don't think that'll happen. Where was our break-even points? I believe it was just a bit lower. See what happens here. No way. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. 15 more, I don't know. The thing is now, we've rejected this zone. 30's closed below this area. I don't know. Oh, do we wait 15 more minutes? The only thing is, if this 15 closes above, I don't know, it could still work. When's the 4 hour? Still got time on the 4 hour. Ah, fuck it. 15 more minutes. Yeah, this is a very clean range. I don't really want to miss it. GJ doing nothing. Thought we were going to be in there, not gonna lie. But hey. And now we're going to feel the range. Still got decent range above here anyway. So let's see. Alright guys, so we've pretty much filled this range. If we look left here, it's not really a range I'm too interested in. If we break above here, we got stuff everywhere that we're running into. So yeah, this was the range I was interested in from the start, and unfortunately we just didn't get it. Didn't get the entry. We missed the first one, missed the second one. So yeah, I'm gonna call it. I will, thanks for joining in. Make sure to sub, like, and I'll see you guys next week. Same time, Monday.